Park from N Brand Management Group, responsible for all the N activities around the world. Last year, we promised to create an exciting future for the car enthusiasts around the world. This is IONIQ 5N, the first high-performance EV from N Brand. And this is how we are keeping our promise. Everyone who's watching this has one thing in common. We all love driving. The sound of engine roar, the connection with the car and to the road, the downshift, carving the sharp corner, accelerating as we upshift. The sense of freedom and the enthusiasm. We never really need this, but we always want it. So let's find out why IONIQ 5N is what you want. When you get inside of the car, the first thing that catches your eyes is the design of the steering wheel. IONIQ 5N is the first N car to come with the N logo right in the center, something a lot of the enthusiasts have wanted for so long. Compared to NGS button right here, we have NGB. We called it N Grin Boost. This car generates 650 PS with N Grin Boost engaged, and it can be also reused after 10 seconds of recharge. N brand's high-performance identity is also reflected into other parts of IONIQ 5N's interior design. And the checkered flag design accelerator and the brake pedal is another one of the most distinct examples. And while we are here, let me show you how we created that emotional driving feeling that allows the drivers to interact with the car. Yes, the sound of IONIQ 5N is something that we particularly focused on. We all sat down together and thought about what kind of sound we want in our high-performance EV. The first sound that we thought about is internal combustion engine N sound, which is famous for the pop and bangs. And next is evolution. This evolution was originally from N 2025 Vision Gran Turismo, which we recorded with all different assets like motors, inverters, and fuel cell stacks, and so on and so forth. And the third one is about the jet fighter sound that we can deliver the powerful boosting moment. Instead of putting tons of amount of money for some kind of artistic things, we actually wanted to create the sound that we really want as an enthusiast. And just because we can, N brand will develop more crazy sound so that you can drive in tune with your emotions. From one car enthusiast to another, this sound will give you the driving feedback that will make you feel even more connected to IONIQ 5N. When we did a test drive with this car at the Nürburgring a month ago, the drivers found it much easier to drive at its best with the sounds on. Then you could really hear and feel all the feedbacks the vehicle is giving. And this is what delivers a truly involved driving feel and emotion. If you are a true N fan, you must have watched our IONIQ 5N teasers. And if you are a serious driver, you must have noticed the battery temperature. 42 degrees Celsius after the first lap at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Our fourth generation battery literally survived from the green hell. Not only battery itself, but also the battery management system and thermal management, as well as all those kind of cooling components that makes this car survive at the green hell. You can select one of the two battery preconditioning modes. If it is a drag race you're looking for, the fastest acceleration that you can achieve is critical. The drag mode will prepare the battery at the 30 to 40 degrees Celsius for the burst of acceleration. Simply put, this allows you to achieve the optimal range for the car to perform at its best. And when you're in need of consistent power like a long, intense track drive, you can select the track mode. This will precondition the battery at a lower temperature, so you can enjoy your ride to the fullest from the very start. To give you an example, as the high-performance EV, we are looking at 2 laps and more on Nordschleife, which is more than 20 kilometers long per 1 lap. It's not just for the ride that we are bringing this smart battery management into. We also took optimal charging into the equation. For IONIQ 5N, you can set the battery temperature on the lowest for fast charging before going onto the track one more time. At N brand, as obvious as this might sound, we sincerely love driving. That's why we want everyone to enjoy driving and have fun. And IONIQ 5N's Drift Optimizer helps you do just that. By controlling the torque, the suspension, and the steering angle, IONIQ 5N allows you to stay in control when driving sideways. To make drifting even easier, IONIQ 5N has the torque kick that helps you initiate the movement. The IONIQ 5N sets the new benchmark for high-performance EVs. I know that you're seeing on the screen, and no matter how hard I try to show you all the extraordinary features of this car, I know that it just won't be possible. And that's why I really hope you go ahead and test drive IONIQ 5N. You can instantly feel the evolution of EV performance. We want to make sure that every journey is an adventure, because to us and to you, driving still matters.